Hey everyone, Munchma Gaming here, and welcome to the next episode of the Alliance Solo Saga series.
Only.
That's right everyone, it's a back-to-back Worgen Druid episode. Today I will be continuing our skinning and leatherworking grind on the Druid. We'll go ahead and start off by combining all of our rune leather scraps into light leather. I do like how this has given us free leatherworking levels. I think to help maximize our usage of light leather, I'm going to try to get leatherworking as far as I can by strictly converting rune leather scraps into light leather. We only have about 41 light leather currently, so we'll continue to the swamp and grind more Crocolisks. Our skinning is level 75 and we're not able to progress it further, so it is going to be capped. I didn't elaborate on it too much during the last video, but I believe because these NPCs are fighting another NPC that is used for a quest, when I kill these Crocolisks, they have a pretty high respawn rate. They don't necessarily respawn in the same order that I've killed them, and that has enabled this area to be really good for grinding skinning.
Skinner!
Occasionally they respawn in the same location within a few seconds of me killing it. There are onesie twosie individual Crocolisks that are not fighting a crash survivor, and these Crocolisks have a much longer respawn time. I think it's something maybe 3 to 5 times as long as the Crocolisks that are fighting crash survivors. I did this entire grind in cat form. I didn't really see a purpose in me casting spells. I believe that cat form is my highest DPS right now, and I do plan on going to the feral talent specialization. And as you can see there, I disregard me getting a new talent point, and I cannot recall at this point in the video if I actually have even picked a specialization yet despite me being level 10. Feel free to roast me in the comments. I'm not the most efficient in this game, I'm just here to have fun. Alright, looks like we're sitting at about 80 or so Crocolisk guys in the inventory, so that means that I was standing around here to kill 80 Crocolisks.
No, that's a lot of damage!
I believe they drop 1 per kill. That is what I've been using to kind of gauge the number of these that I'm killing. Keep in mind that for the first 41 leather that we got, I believe we had 46 eyes as well. Alright, I'll disregard that I have a Hearthstone and we'll go ahead and head back to the town. Alright, with my inventory cleaned up, I'm going to now begin leatherworking. I have 110 light leather right now, and right now I'm just kind of looking at what is available to me. Looks like I can get some improvements to my armor, so I'll just go ahead and make these now, because I'll get benefit from them while I continue my grind. I'll go ahead and make the hard stitched leather cloak. And I'll also make the hard stitched leather boots. I'm not too worried about, dying to these Crocolisks because I'm only fighting them one by one, and I've out-leveled them pretty significantly, but I want to keep my skilling on top of my levels.
All too long.
The hard stitched leather boots only require 2 light leather each, so I'll go ahead and grind out another 5 levels. And every 5 levels or so, I'll go and check with the trainer to see if he can offer me anything else that could be more efficient than what I'm currently doing. I don't want to kill more of these Crocolisks than I have to. And we'll also go ahead and make the embossed leather vest. Looks like this is also an improvement to my current chest. I'll also make 3 additional leather vests, because I have 3 other leather wearers. The Night Elf Rogue, the Draenei Shaman, and the Dwarf Hunter. We'll pop on a chest for myself as well. Alright, pair of boots for me. And because we hit 60, I'll go check with a leatherworking trainer real quick. Looks like we'll get a cloak. And it has an agility buff. That's nice. Alright, we'll finish making the 3 pairs of boots. And we'll sell off my old chest and boots. Alright, let's check this cloak here. Oh, and we also have gloves. Alright, looks like I got just enough leather to make myself the gloves and the cloak. I'll go ahead and pop those on, because I believe the increased agility will help with my DPS. Alright, nothing new to learn from the trainer. And thankfully there's a banker here, so we'll go ahead and top her off with some of my loot so far, and the items that I'm going to send to my other tunes. Before I go and grind out more Crocolisks, I'm just going to polish off a few quests. And we'll go ahead and chat up this Night Elf.
But listen, why don't we go in the back and shack?
Alright, we'll go down here and we'll talk to Lord Wolfley, Crowley.
We do what we must. We will prevail.
Looks like I'll be able to do some skinning in this quest, that's always nice.
Foxy Grandpa! It's locked. It's too... We will prevail.
Yeah, looks like we'll end up getting a DPS increase too from these weapons. Glad I did this for going back to the Crocolisks. This should speed up the grind a little more. We'll just chug from the 3 wells real quick. Quench that thirst.
We will prevail. We do what we must.
Hop on the weapon.
Father!
Lorna!
Now we gotta listen to one of Blizzard's poorly produced theatrical acts.
Crowley, you and your elven allies are hereby ordered to serve along the King's army. Cursed or not, you are still bound by your name.
Does this toad speak for you again? Do you come to our dwelling as a friend, or do you come as a tyrant?
No, old friend. I come to you as an equal.
Oh, you are hairy like animal.
Good, baby, very good.
It is not so who drives us. It is something far stronger. My men are ready to give their lives under your command.
Not sure how the floor in the middle burns me.
And drive the Forsaken from our lands.
Ah, so you come crawling back, you cheap sack of shit.
And with that, we're back to the swamp. We'll continue our leatherworking grind here, and I'll probably just kill enough of these Crocolisks to fill my inventory once again. And with that, we're level 13.
Hammond, you idiot!
And I just now remember that I can spend my talent points. I'm not sure what's optimal in these talents. I haven't really played a druid before in recent memory, so I'm just going to pick what sounds good to me. Alright, we'll polish off these leather scraps. And as you can see in the inventory, we have about 65 more Crocolisk guys. And with our inventory full of sellable loot, we'll go ahead and Hearthstone back to the inn. I'm learning that efficiency.
Have a go, why don't you?
We'll go ahead and sell all these items to the vendor. I can't be the only one who likes to see what nearly every weapon looks like when it's equipped.
Yes.
We are getting a lot of Crocolisk meat too. I'm going to set that aside for Munch Maora, the pally, who also is cooking. I believe that'll help us speed through those early cooking levels. And once again, friends, we're going back to the swamp. And now we got about 130 Crocolisk killed this inventory. They ended up not dropping a whole lot of grays and other sellable items, so it was kind of nice to stay here for a long time. That netted us a lot of light leather. And with that, we'll hearth back to the inn and once again sell off all of our items.
How about we make a deal?
We'll run back over to our leatherworking trainer here, see if there's anything new for us. And he has nothing.
Farewell.
I offer
Go ahead and give the
service with a
banker some
smile.
of our food stuff.
Pop in anytime.
Oh, I forgot to get the light leather out of here too, while we wrap up our leatherworking grind. We'll clean up our inventory, even though it won't really matter here in a few minutes as we begin making new items. Oh yeah, I forgot I had a druid
Got
trainer
that
here.
feeling.
And now we have
Watch your back.
regrowth. I don't think I'll ever use revive. I only plan on doing a handful of dungeons in these playthroughs, but that may change in the future. But we can resurrect people now. Alright, the hood is 5 leather, boots are 8. Gloves are only 3. I do need to make gloves and hoods still for my other leather wearers. I don't want to count how much thread I'll need. We'll just kind of spam a little bit and go from there. Alright, that's 3 hoods made. And we'll go ahead and make our 3 gloves. Alright, these are taking up most of the inventory, so let's go ahead and pop these in the bank real quick while we grind out our last few leatherworking levels. Any extra green items I create in my leatherworking grind, I'm just going to set aside in my bank and I'll eventually ship to Munch of my ammo, the dwarf hunter with enchanting. And he can disenchant those for early enchanting levels and enchanting resources. Alright, that's 75 leatherworking.
Ain't one bit of rubbish in my selection.
Alright everyone, thank you for watching today's episode of the Alliance Solo Saga series.
Cheerio.
I'm Munchma Gaming and I'll see you in the next one.